Hey everyone, Noodle here, and I have a very different episode for you today in which you will actually learn more about my life and work outside of gaming. Yesterday, Bethesda surprised us with this article inviting Vault Dwellers to color these 3 coloring pages. Well, what do you know? I happen to be a lifelong artist. I own and run an online art academy. It's called It's Easy to Draw, in which I teach drawing and coloring techniques. What are the odds, right? Your very own coloring book artist. I have over 15 published adult coloring books, and I even teach how to draw your own pages. I was also a tattoo artist for 10 years straight. So when I say that I know a thing or two about making and coloring line art, now you know I mean business. So let me point out some things about these coloring pages, how best to approach this coloring contest, and offer you my own art as a gift. Stay tuned to the very end of this video to get all the details on how to get this drawing that I made just for you. The first thing that jumps out at me here is how horribly mismatched the styles are. The first page on the left with the fish, it's okay. It's not really a fun coloring page as it doesn't set a scene or tell a story, but it is beautifully drawn, probably because it's simply a trace of one of our in-game posters. Though the pixelation on the border there is inexcusable. This is probably the one that I will color for the contest, showing off glow effects. I love coloring and teaching glow effects. I even have multiple courses dedicated just to that topic. The center page of the fisherman is just badly drawn. The person who made this has no freehand drawing skills, no concept of proportion or depth perception, or how to present an attractive composition. I wouldn't color this page unless you're confident enough in your freehand skills to alter the fisherman's face. The line work here is also a bit too thick for my taste. The third one of Linda Lee is the weirdest one of all. It is a trace of the artwork of Linda Lee that came with the season, which also really confused me when I saw it for the first time. It is 100% drawn in a Disney style. It's so far outside of anything that we have in Fallout 76, I honestly don't know what they were thinking. It's cute, it's painfully simple, really thick lines, very childish. Pages like this can be fun to color, especially if you get your kids involved. And I don't actually have anything bad to say about the artwork, other than, what the hell is this style doing in a Fallout game? Now, some of you may be surprised as to why Bethesda is offering coloring pages at all. Adult coloring became a thing around 2015-2017, which is when I published my first coloring book. And it took off like wildfire. As one of the leading adult coloring book illustrators, I can tell you a lot about the structure of a coloring page and how adult pages are different from kids' pages. The obviously 3 different illustrators who made these 3 pages are clearly not familiar with the real art of adult coloring line work. Bethesda's cluelessness continues to shine in the very first paragraph of the contest description. Use physical mediums. Mediums? Oh my god. Wow. Mediums is not a word, Bethesda. Well, it can be if you're talking about multiple fortune tellers. I think the art term you meant to use was media, as in plural for medium. Complete art incompetence aside, this could be fun. As I mentioned, I will be participating myself. I have to. This is literally what I do for a living. The rules are simple. Use actual tools. Maybe Bethesda should just use smaller words. Use actual tools to color this page. I highly recommend colored pencils. It's kind of a classic. No AI. That will be disqualified. Fair enough. Unfortunately, as always, this is going to piss everyone off, but only US and Canada residents can apply. Sorry about this, the rest of the world. You may submit only 1 image to Bethesda Game Studios Discord with the hashtag Cozy Coloring Contest. If you're submitting a physical page, please scan it before submitting or take a close-up and clear photo of the coloring page. That's pretty standard. Please don't include any props or background objects in the photo. Now, this is where I feel they made a mistake. As a professional coloring book artist who also teaches courses and teaches how to present your art, I kind of started a trend back in the day of posting photos of my art with pencils scattered all over that. Now, this trend took off in the coloring world, and now everyone posts their colorings with pencils scattered loosely around. Having objects like that in your shot actually proves that it's a physical object, and it kind of watermarks your photo in a very unintrusive way. So for Bethesda to ban background objects or pencils scattered on the page is just another sign of how clueless they are when it comes to the world of art and presentation. Submissions will be judged on creativity, originality, and quality. The submission date has already started, and it will end on June 25th at noon Pacific Eastern Time. It looks like there will be 3 winners, and each of the winners will receive 10,000 atoms. There's no more third, second, and first place like we've had in previous competitions. All winners are equal in the eyes of Bethesda, and all winners will get 10k atoms. I encourage all of you to give this a shot, despite all of my smack talking about Bethesda's so-called artist and complete inability to talk about art professionally. I believe that any coloring page can be turned into a masterpiece with colored pencils, markers, or even paint. And that is exactly what I teach in my art academy. If you want a chance of winning this thing, consider taking one of my shorter courses on coloring technique, or follow some of the free coloring tutorials over on my personal art channel. It's easy. Both my art academy and my YouTube channel are called It's Easy to Draw. Since time is of an essence here, I also set up a 50% discount for my Fallout family only. When you pick a course to take and you go to the checkout page, simply use the code FISH4FALLOUT and you'll get the 50% off. Additionally, I drew you my own version of the Fisherman page. This is 100% freehand drawn by yours truly. It took about 24 hours to complete, and every single stroke here is drawn by my hand. If you want to practice on real professional art and make something beautiful, swing by our Patreon page and grab this free download. But beware, you cannot submit this to Bethesda's contest. I mean, you can, but it won't count. I am in no way affiliated with them. They didn't hire me to draw this. I just saw their terrible art and had to fix it. So I drew this, and I'm giving it away for free because I love you guys. If you are interested in coloring, I also put up this bundle of fish-themed coloring pages from my existing publications up in our Etsy store. Swing by and grab your downloads. Please share your colorings in our Discord channel. Coloring is a great way to pass the time, relieve stress, and express yourself. So even if you don't participate in the contest, color, 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 and share your creations with the community. Thank you so much for watching. Noodle Pants, one half of Gamer Aviator, and I am super excited to finally merge my Fallout life with my art life. So until next time, stay colorful, Vault Dwellers.
In the heart of West Virginia, where the shadows creep and sway, lies a land of rusted dreams, where the brave dare not stray. Appalachia, oh, it's a treacherous ride, with dangers untold and nowhere